Hey everyone, Matt Daddy here with another Omni review. Today we're going to look at Predator, the original years. Marvel owns the Predator IPs now, so they have all the original content from back in the Dark Horse days. When I read this stuff, most of it was pretty new to me. I had read the original series when it first came out. I was lucky enough to pick that up as a kid. I was a big Predator and Predator 2 movie fan, and Predator 2, I think, is when this one came out. So I had read those first four. Everything else in here was brand new to me. There was a lot of that in there. I didn't realize there had been so many Predator miniseries in that, but this had, like I said, Predator 1 through 4, the first series, Predator 2, which is the movie 1 and 2, Predator Big Guns 1 through 4, Predator Cold War 1 through 4, Predator The Bloody Sands of Time 1 and 2, Predator Bad Blood 1 through 4, Predator Invaders from the Fourth Dimension, Predator Dark River 1 through 4, Predator Strange Roux, and Predator Kindred 1 through 4. Plus there's materials from, there was kind of like an ongoing serial, a few pages each month in Dark Horse Presents, which was 46, 119, Dark Horse Comics 1 and 2, 4 through 7, 10 through 14, 16 through 18, 20 and 21, and then there was the Decade of Dark Horse itself. So, like I said, a lot of different stuff in here, but if you're a Predator fan, you'll like all of it in here because it is all basic Predator stuff. The Predators come to Earth and attack humans and hunt them down, and each of these are kind of different stories. Like I said, some have reoccurring characters, like in the original movie with Arnold. In the Predator books here, he has a brother that's a police detective that shows up quite often. There's a couple different characters that show up later on here that kind of have reoccurring roles in that, but this is one of two covers. The other cover is also being the original one there. I wasn't able to get that, so I did get this one here, and I like it. And the inside cover is a wraparound that's a series, I think it's 1 through 4 of the Kindred one, but like I said, I did enjoy all of this, especially the original first one that came out. Of course, that's the one here with this iconic cover. I love the color in this one. That's what made me bought in the first place, besides just being an awesome Predator fan. But so this does start off. This is all the Dark Horse stuff, and Marvel is putting it out now because they own it. So pretty gruesome book, very, very graphic, just like the movies are. That would be the Dutch character, where he's the brother of the Arnold character. He goes to the jungle after being involved with some of the aliens in the city to find his brother in that. And then it ends up being part 2. And those were good there too, movie related. Then we start getting to things that are brand new, stuff that's completely brand new things that have nothing to do with any of the movies in that, all original material. Yeah, pretty gruesome stuff, but still quite good. A little under 900 or over 900 pages, I believe. So this is one of the reoccurring characters that shows up in here. He's a North American Indian, and he's in the army and ends up getting involved with them. They end up kind of getting obsessed on him a little bit and hunt him down through a few different stories. Some of these stories take place in different timelines in that too, which is kind of cool. Again, you see this guy show up in a different story. Most of the artwork in here is pretty consistent, has that familiar feel to it. Like there's nothing too different, not like the Lobo book that we last reviewed there that had quite a few different styles in here. But as you can see here, very, very gruesome. All of these could definitely be movies. I'm sure some of them even feel like they do have stuff based on some of the movies that we've seen, because a lot of these books came up before more of the recent movie stuff. So again, they have one series here where they're in the north. That one was kind of cool up in the North Pole. Which is kind of neat because the predators themselves are not fans of the cold. So that was a neat one. You got one here about in savage Africa. Some about samurais. A lot of these ones do kind of have the feeling that it is straight up just the aliens or the predators here. They're here to hunt, and they're always hunting. But each story itself is still kind of original feeling in that you don't get bored reading it, that's for sure. Pretty decent, gruesome artwork. And like I said, even though a lot of the stories are kind of, fall to the same mythos of, predators show up, hunt humans, humans have to find their way out. Some of the things do differ a little bit too. Like these predators, some of them do have kind of different personalities or characteristics. So even though they are hunting humans, they're kind of doing it for different reasons, not just for sport. Some of them are doing it for revenge. Some of them are doing it just because they've gone crazy and they've been left behind. This one here is kind of neat. This one is takes place with some pirates in that, kind of like the artwork in here. And at the end of this story here, now I'll have to double check on to make sure, but this guy dies here, this pirate, and he ends up, this gun here ends up being taken by the predator. And I'm almost positive that's the gun that the predator gives Danny Glover at the end of part 2 there, so in the movie. So that's kind of neat to see too. Again, that's that character that's supposed to, Schaefer, he's supposed to be the brother of the Arnold Schwarzenegger character. The predators do kind of get fixated on him just because he has encountered them a few times and killed off a few of them. I was very surprised. Like I said, I didn't realize how many different stories there were and how much material there was of the Predator stuff. But this is only the first volume, and there is a second volume, which I do have, and I will read and review for you guys at a later time. But so lots of gruesomeness. This one guy's a serial killer in Florida, ends up kind of worshipping the predators. And the predator actually kind of respects that a little bit. Alright. And at the end here, lots of different artwork for all the different covers, because like I said, there was a lot of these stories were inside of the weekly series from Dark Horse. So just over 900 pages. I think it's just under 1,000 pages. But lots of great one. That's a great one there. Just Predator in the jungle. Making some more original artwork for that pirate one. Alright, everybody, so that is the Predator. The original years, the collected work, Omni Volume 1. Like I said, we'll do a review of Omni 2 pretty soon. See you later for more reviews.